back. Hey, I did it this time.
You did a great job. I'm very proud of you. It's hump day. Day 4, which is Wednesday.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're hitting record numbers. It's probably because we are on the CMC radio.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah. See, I messed up. She's Crocs.
He socks.
And we're Crocs and Socks. It's been an epic day. It was wicked hot. I think I saw 106 with the heat index on your site because I got to be a guest on your site today. Your youth are outstanding. I am very fond of one young man by the name of Chance Phillips.
I know.
He's a great young kid.
He's a good one.
Yes.
He's a good one. We've had a good week.
It was. You have an excellent crew. We installed doors. We ripped up holes in floors. We fixed holes in floors. You're an excellent site mom, by the way.
Oh.
I like your gold star system.
Nice compliment.
I like that you basically borderline force the children to drink Gatorade and water.
I do.
Which is good because they need it.
It's true. I make sure they're drinking and peeing.
It's great. Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, and resting.
Good reports from other sites. Yes, they did do. They did rest. They made their gifts. Yes. Got reports from JD's site. They're going to go gung ho tomorrow on grind day for the roof. I know our site got both doors hung.
You're going back to your site.
Going back.
Okay.
We're actually, I think, far enough ahead. We're going to try to surprise gift our homeowner because he's in a wheelchair with a pedestal sink. So that he can roll up and actually access the sink because he's got a cabinet sink now. Yeah. And he hits his legs on it, or his leg on it. So, all in all, it's a great mission trip. We did all sorts of things. So it's been rewarding as always.
Yeah. Well.
What do you think tomorrow's? What do you look? Wait.
What is happening?
Hey, y'all.
Oh, no! Our 2 favorite Christchurch podcasters.
Yes. We're the only ones, but we'll take it.
No. Come on, just roll with it there, Robert. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, go ahead. So I'm Lori Gray.
And I'm Robert Joe.
And we are the Tell Me Something Good podcasters.
Yes.
Is that your normal intro? Do you have like a normal?
Well, we have a cool like bow, 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 bow.
We can play it for you later.
No,
right
I want you to do it.
Add it. Oh yeah.
Every week we have it pre-recorded and then it's edited.
That's right.
Because we're fancy. Well, just like y'all do. Y'all have a pre-recorded.
It's all Corey.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
So seriously, what are y'all doing here?
Well, I've been here.
I know. Tell me what you've been doing.
Yeah, so now that you're here, tell us something good.
So I have been on a site. We doing inside work. So we've been tearing up floors, replacing flooring, doing some skirting outside, staining a ramp, which we actually stained 3 times.
Night as you should, I guess.
Triple dipped.
It's been very warm. And then Rojo showed up today.
Yes, what was your job?
So I successfully got our pregnant pastor here.
Pastor Katie.
Yeah, so Pastor Katie and I joined the SCMT crew this afternoon. We hit 3 of the 6 sites that we have here this year. And we're going to hit the other 3 tomorrow before we head back to Greensboro. So
rumor has it your trip down here, was so successful you had to stop at Buc-ee's. Is that factual?
We successfully found the cleanest bathrooms on the highway. We found beaver nuggets.
Yes.
And we found some kind of a cookies and cream item that Katie really liked. So yeah.
When you can make a pregnant lady happy with her snacks, that's a big deal.
There you go. I was like, just cross your legs and don't sneeze.
That's right.
I don't have any puppy pee pads in this car. We can't be doing all that.
They probably sell those at Buc-ee's too.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's, if you're listening, we will take sponsors.
Yes.
See, we're not the only one that does that. We do this on our thing too.
And look, we're all like super
that's
twinning.
Right. We match.
You almost hit me.
Now we did hit you. It's a show.
Does anybody want to say why we are sporting our?
Okay, so tonight was the night that we went to Serenity Park and we took our big SCMT group photo, and we also recognized and honored and remembered Bonnie Amos and Ed Duda, who are longtime leaders on our South Carolina mission team. So it was lovely, and we shared communion.
And there was not a dry eye in the house. We also got pretty sacred as a whole group. We remembered Bonnie, and I held it together the entire time until, even though I sat with him at dinner, looked across the circle and saw Bonnie's husband, David, standing underneath the tree. It was amazing.
I think
it was amazing.
The moment for me was when they called out that a few years earlier we've done the same thing for Susan Norman Vickers.
Absolutely.
And how close she and Bonnie were, and that now they're together under that tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
It was
outstanding.
very,
sweet.
that was the moment I was like, well, now I'm going to cry a lot and not a cute cry.
Katie calls it a thin place where heaven just seems a whole lot closer, and it's definitely that more so now than ever. So,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
outstanding. Special places with special people. Glad you guys are
Yes.
here.
Well, thank you for letting us join you on the podcast. And people, they don't get to see our faces, so hopefully we haven't completely.
And this is not what we
Oh,
really
yeah.
look like.
Yeah. We totally are going to
We're pulled
broadcast
together.
this.
So the other thing, Robert and I just recorded our generosity moment for Sunday, and just like this. So I'll be on
good.
the big screen with no. They're gonna be like, "What happened to her? Is she okay?"
There's
You know-
filters.
Authenticity is a big deal. And here you are.
Here I
You're
am.
doing the things.
My sunglasses on my head at 9:00 at night.
One last question.
Oh no.
Now that you've been on our podcast twice,
Yeah.
when are we going to get an invite?
We can make that happen.
I feel like we should be on Tell Me Something Good.
So we typically record
Tell
on Monday
me
mornings.
something
Okay.
I'm not busy on
So
Monday mornings.
I'll send you a Google
Calendar's
invite.
clear.
All right.
Terrific.
Yeah,
We're
we
doing
want to
it.
bust
We
up
can
in
check
there.
in maybe next week.
All right.
Like follow up, wrap up.
Yeah.
something, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
let us know.
Thanks
Check
for
your
having us
calendars.
I
on.
won't be here next week.
Okay, maybe the following week.
That's
I
because of
forgot.
vacation. I'm not like avoiding
Y'all,
y'all.
next week is next week is 4th of July.
That's right. It
Isn't
is.
that crazy?
It is
All right.
crazy.
All right,
All
we're
right.
gonna peace out because I'm gonna go put my pajamas on and brush
Bye.
my teeth.
All right.
Mwah.
See you on the
Love
ones and
y'all.
twos.
Love you, mean it.
And we're back. As promised, and truth be told, I dropped the ball. We had this young gentleman over my shoulder earlier in the week, had a wonderful conversation. I failed to upload it and deleted it in the process.
And
So-
it made us very sad.
Yeah. So to make amends, and because he's a great young man, we've invited Liam to come back on the pod for our Youth in the Booth section. Liam, how the heck are you, my friend?
Pretty good.
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We've spent time on a site together. I believe we threw you up in a hot attic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Did we throw you up there, or did you volunteer? I never got that part of the story.
Well, it was more of a test run.
Got it. You were kind of like the canary in the cage that we put up in the
Yeah.
attic. Well, you handled it like a pro. Thank you for doing that. If I'm not mistaken, you cleared the path for tomorrow. All of our electrical work will be done because you tested it out. Not the electrical work. You tested out the attic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so
I was
much.
about to say,
Yeah.
now we have the youth testing our electrical work.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound great.
It's all to code. Liam, you've been here now 4 days. What have you observed that you would like to talk about?
I don't know. Just everyone's so happy here. It's a really fun time.
Good.
Everyone's so positive.
Oh, that's good to hear.
That is good
You know,
to hear.
sometimes you lose that message when you're in the midst of hot and tired and working, and to hear that it's a positive atmosphere
Very much
is
so.
reassuring.
What was your take on just today as in general? Because we did a lot today outside, just on job sites, but outside of job sites too.
Today was fun. It was different being in a different site, work site and all. Outside the site, there's a lot going on. It's just nice to get out of the church and go do some stuff with friends and like walk around, go to the pig.
Go to the
Yeah,
pig.
the pig.
Milkshakes. What'd you think of Serenity Park?
It was a very nice park actually.
Yeah, it's super peaceful.
It's a really sweet
It's
place.
well named.
So I want to ask you, what is the craziest thing you have seen or you have heard thus far?
I feel like this might be an obvious one.
Okay.
The bathroom.
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate?
Well, I'm gonna quote Clay here, and he said it was a black sea in there,
Okay.
Goodness. Okay.
That sounds amazing.
well.
and now
And
it's
awful.
flooding.
Oh,
Oh. So now it could be a Black Sea down here.
Yeah, maybe.
I
I don't
mean,
know what
we
the deal
are
is.
actually-
I don't plan on going in there while it's flooding.
That's
but
good.
Yeah, stay far away from that. So what are you guys doing in the gym right now? Just killing time?
Yeah, we did devotion, and I guess now they're just letting us do what we want for a little bit, and then go to bed.
All right.
Wonderful.
Sounds
Anything you would say to a friend at home that is not here that you would use to encourage them to join?
It's really fun. I don't think I feel like whatever might make them not want to go is just not going to be true. Because
Nice.
At first I had my doubts, but it's just so far hasn't been really any problems. Just
Hard work, hard living,
Yeah.
good friends, great people.
Great
I dig
food.
great food.
I
Sandwiches
mean,
are
I'm
amazing.
always here for the food. The
The
sandwiches.
ham sandwiches. I love the ham sandwiches.
That's a
I
hot
have not
take. I
had
like
it.
that.
That is a hot
That's-
take. I
I'm
mean,
I'm a ham sandwich guy.
I haven't had one. I'm
I
gonna have
haven't
to
had
try
one of
one.
the specials. I've just had ham or turkey, and I like the ham better.
Tomorrow's pimento cheese. I agree with you on that. Tomorrow's pimento cheese. So we'll see what happens. We'll get into it in our next segment. But for now, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for
Keep coming back.
thanks for joining us twice. If you screw up again, he is gonna keep
No,
coming
I am
back.
uploading it for sure. All right, we'll be right
Thank
back.
you, Liam.
And we're back for the Medical Minute with Dr. Z. DZ, get on in here, my friend.
All right, all right, all right.
It has
Howdy.
been 2 full days since we've seen you.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 full days worth of report to give us, or any? Let's go with the highlights.
The highlights. Well, I got a splinter right there,
Oh, you poor thing.
and then I got stabbed by Lori Gray. She stabbed me right there with a pin.
With a pen?
With a pin. Look at that pin mark right
That's so,
there.
Lori. Are you okay?
Exactly. I'm okay. I'm
Golly.
okay. It wipes off.
So I'm worried about you, but also could you just tell us a little bit about the youth and how are they doing?
Okay, yes. I think they are doing well. I think we've gone through 6 bottles of Tylenol and a couple bottles of ibuprofen.
Wait, no, we're talking about the youth.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I did think of myself as youthful, but
My bad.
yeah. No, I mean we haven't had any major. Knock on wood. We haven't had any major events, and so that's a blessing. And a couple Band-Aids here, there, a couple blisters here, there. I haven't had anything. I mean, you have anything on your sites that have come up?
It just dawned on me we were all on the same site today.
We were.
Oh,
I
that's
was
true.
a guest.
That's
I was a
true.
guest doorer for
Yeah.
your
That's
site.
right.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Your kids
we
are
really
great.
appreciate it. We
Yeah.
really appreciate
Glad to
it.
serve.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I had mild heat stroke, but otherwise,
Yes, but you pulled through.
and the kids
I
were
think
fantastic.
everybody's had mild heat
And
stroke.
there's
You're not
them
special.
mild
Yeah,
sunburn.
I'm like a reverse
Yeah.
donut.
Yes, mild sunburn on that stuff.
I think if anything, there's going to be a Gatorade crash when the kids come home.
I think that's true. And
Yeah.
I don't know about today. They just came back from having milkshakes and Mountain Dews, Baja Blasts from Taco Bell, and other
What could
things.
go
So,
wrong?
No.
Cheer wine from the pig.
That
Cheer wine from the pig.
I saw
that
chocolate
kind of
candy
thing.
bars coming in. It'll
that
be
explains
fine.
the toilet situation.
Oh yeah, then somebody's
It'll be
blood sugar.
fine.
Somebody's blood sugar did go up to 300.
300. Yep.
Today.
That
Our
was-
good friend.
And you were talking about youth.
Yes,
you're
youth.
talking about youth.
We don't need to name who it was, but the
Yes.
initials rhyme with Lori Gray.
Yes, got it.
It's all
it.
good.
Well, that's all I've got. So
All right, Dr. Z.
On for grind day tomorrow.
Tomorrow is
Thanks.
grind day.
Yeah.
Thursday's grind
Exactly.
day.
Let's do
That's
it.
right.
See you in the
Thanks for
gloom.
being there.
And we're back. The man, the myth, and the legend, the one and only Britt Blaylock, who notably thought he was going to avoid all job site work this week by being Johnny on the spot in the delivery van. Britt, what are you doing tomorrow morning?
Oh, let's see. I'm replacing parts on a door, and I'm plugging holes in the floor, and I'm back on a job site. It's
You missed it too much, didn't you?
back on the chain gang.
Every time you try to get away, they pull you back in.
I will say,
I love it.
you and Jane did an excellent job in the supply truck this week. Like, it was very organized and very timely and very helpful. So you rocked that. But I am really happy to have you back on a site tomorrow.
Yeah, but it was almost too easy. Now things are sort of working back around the way I expect them to be. It'll be heat indexes above 100.
Yep.
We've got them. The kids don't want to settle down tonight. They're all excited. We have a toilet overflowing.
Yes, we do.
We're
We had 2.
Yeah.
So we're making progress. We're down to 1.
So, hey, all the challenges are there. All we got to do is take advantage of the situation that we've been put in to over succeed.
That's it.
That's a great tip right there, Mr. Britt. That's impressive.
All right, I got one more question for you. Let's harken back to a younger Britt Blaylock, perhaps last year when you ran a job site all week long. What would that Britt convey to you the spry new Britt that we know now, who's about to step back onto a job site? What would that tip be?
Dude, that's a tough question. This year I've been able to see a lot of the sites and see the problems coming early, and we've been able to head off a lot of them. We've been able to avoid going down some of the rabbit holes that lead you into situations where you cannot possibly succeed.
Correct.
But I gotta say, I miss the kids.
No,
I
no
miss
doubt.
spending the time with the kids. I miss getting to know them. I miss picking with them, and it's
You said that to me tonight at dinner. You
Yeah.
said that you enjoyed this week, but you missed being with the kids.
Keeps us young.
Makes sense.
I think the way we have done it this year has been effective.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worked well, but I'm glad to be back on a site with the kids tomorrow.
All right.
Glad to have you.
I'm glad we're recording this because I'm gonna ask you the same question tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, well, can't be any worse than the broken toilet. You know? So,
Godspeed, good sir.
And we're back for
Can't stand the heat? Get out of the kitchen.
yeah, that's it. You named that and it just has not stuck in my head.
That's
It's
okay.
a good name, but I can't figure it out.
I'll get it right one of these days. Or
All right.
rather, you'll get it right.
Sandwich.
All
Sandwich
right,
count.
Here's
what
our
you got?
numbers. We seem to be trending up, so I will stick with 170.
That's wrong.
175.
No, and this is, you just went up. And it's actually
Oh, so what are we
Yeah.
looking like?
150-ish.
150-ish is not very statistical.
Well, I can't remember if they said 151, and then there was some talk about extras.
It's
and
probably because you deleted the note from your phone.
I
but
did. I did
You and I
delete
are
it.
on a delete craze.
I know.
so-
I was cleaning some stuff up about some notes from the site, but yeah, we are trending down.
I wonder why, because the special sandwich was chicken salad, and it was dynamite.
Yeah, it's always delicious.
Yeah, and it was hot.
Yep.
I wonder too if people are like turned off by like picnic salad sandwiches on hot days. Wondering
think,
if they're going to be, in transportation.
no, I think
hot?
it's just hot.
Okay.
And I think we eat so well here.
True.
Our breakfasts are substantial and delicious.
Yeah.
And then they know they're going to get a really great dinner, and we're just full all the time.
True.
And
I was actually impressed across the board today. Like, I have no notes on food. I mean, I could come up with notes if I thought about it for a second, but it was more logistical delivery stuff than anything else. And I'm only bitter because
I
my
know.
sandwiches were delivered to the
Oh.
wrong site.
So we were on a site today, as you've heard. And
What's my least favorite sandwich?
your least favorite is turkey.
Turkey. And
I
guess what I
know.
had today?
You had turkey.
Turkey sandwiches.
Sometimes you gotta eat what you don't want.
I did.
His sandwiches got delivered to his original site, and so he's sideways.
Yeah, I did get a bite from my wonderful son's chicken sandwich.
We also had cookies and fruit
I
and
can't
chips.
do that. I'll bonk out if I have that. But the fried chicken tonight for dinner,
Delicious.
through the roof.
It was really good.
No notes.
It
That's
was,
great.
and pasta salad, potato salad. It was a great comfort meal to have before we went to Serenity Park.
Yep.
It was really lovely.
It's a full day. Tomorrow
Yeah.
is grind day. Are you feeling okay about it?
No,
Okay. Well, I do know for a fact that you have Britt Blaylock with you.
I know.
He's got some trim work. There's a deadbolt I know going on, and you guys are working on that. There's a hole in the floor, dear Andy. Dear Andy.
There's a several of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
And one in the wall. And two in the ceiling.
You're gonna crush the hole in the wall. It'll be great.
It's going to be
You're
great.
gonna do
It's
fine.
grind day. We're on it.
Yeah, I feel
We're on
great.
it.
We're going to be wiring like crazy. I know there is a shingle marathon happening,
Oh, yeah.
but I feel really good about all the work that's going to be done.
Yeah, our sites in general are pretty good. They're in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, and one of our roofing sites just got like a bunch more members.
Yes.
So-
well, one job site's completely finished.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're making great progress. I'm
We're
feeling
doing
good.
it.
All right, kiddo. Sleep
Yeah.
well.
You too.
Everybody, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Until then, she's Crocs.
And he sucks.
Make it a great day.
Is that how you always end it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.